Hello, this is Michael Wolf from WatchReport.com. I would like to take a moment to present a model from the Fromanteel Watch Company. This is the Globetrotter Chrono Cream Marine Blue. Before we get into the watch, I want to remind everyone that there is a link, or should be a link, at the bottom of this video presentation that will take you over to WatchReport.com so you can check out the full written review on the model. There will be additional photos, comments, and so forth that I will have about the watch that I will not be able to cover in this short video presentation. So, Fromanteel watches, they're based out of Amsterdam, and they date back to the 17th century. And I will apologize up front for possibly butchering this name, but I was able to find the name Ahasuerus Fromanteel, who was a 17th century clockmaker. And his company, in the around 1660 AD, created the first series of revolutionary clocks using a pendulum mechanism. And what was significant about the pendulum mechanism is it allowed time to be calculated down to the second, whereas other clocks of the era were only able to calculate time to the minute. This resulted in the establishment of a multinational clockmaking organization. The company roots were the inspiration for the modern-day Fromanteel brand, which now currently offers 5 different series, one of them being the Globetrotter line. So, the Globetrotter series, there are various models in the series. This particular one is the Chrono Cream Marine Blue, being a chronograph. It is a all stainless steel high polish case, as you can see. It's high polished throughout. One of the concerns that I always have with a high polished case is lug scratching, because when you change out straps, the high polished nature of the case really shows marks easily under the lugs and on the outside of the lugs. But Fromanteel did address that particular issue, and we'll go into that in a moment. Crown side of the case, as you can see, being a chronograph, you have function pushers. The top function pusher will start the chronograph and stop it, and then the bottom will reset it. Nice crown. It's a push-pull crown, very easy to engage. Just slide your fingernail underneath and pull it out. And there are 2 positions, the first being the date setting, the outer being the time setting. And again, very easy to grasp due to the coin-edged texture around the crown. One of the really neat aspects, and again I apologize for fingerprints, it's gonna pick up stuff very easily from touching it, is the crown, the cabochon. I believe pretty much all Fromanteel watches have a yellow cabochon, and it's just a nice little design aspect. Sapphire crystal, and I believe it is AR coded based on the fact that I'm not picking up a whole lot of glare in the video, and didn't pick up a whole lot of glare in the photographs either. I took some photographs during the sunset, so just got some a really nice look to it. Almost makes the way I took the photographs makes the watch look golden at times, but as you can see, it is a very beautiful silver dial. All of the markers are applied, and they are all high polished, and they match the handset and the case in that regard. The dial layout is very clean, it's uncluttered, it's not crammed in any way, shape, or form. Very limited branding, just the brand name and the model and chronograph noted on the dial, as you can see. And then another really great thing about this watch, as you can see there at the 6, this is a Swiss-made timepiece. Beautiful and elegant. Being a chronograph, you have, as you can see, the running second hand at the 3. You have the chrono minute counter at the 9 and an hour counter at the 6. And Fromanteel, they could have just used an entire high polished handset, but what they decided to do was add a little bit of flair to this particular model, and they used a blue chrono sweep and a blue chrono hour counter hand. And it just amps up the look of the watch. Actually, I think it even almost gives it a dressier type feel to it. Beautiful dial. Great date window, very legible. Glad they used a white date window than some other color. Even for my eyesight, I'm able to pick up the date very well. Case back is a screw-in case back. As you can see, it is also high polished, just like the rest of the case. Lots of branding, brand name, model, and serial number, and then some other specification etched around the perimeter of the case back. And then, as you'll see or find on I believe almost all, if not all, Fromanteel models, there will be some sort of saying etched in the globe. And this one is no different. There is a little bit of a company history etched into the globe. .20mm lugs, and attached at the lug is a really nice, let's zoom out a little bit further here, is a really nice blue Croco embossed leather strap. The strap is extremely nice. It's got a good thickness to it. It's padded up toward the top, and it tapers out in thickness toward the tail. But it's really soft. It's well made. Stitch work is very nice. One floating keeper, but two and one fixed keeper, so it's really great that they have two keepers. A nice high polished buckle that is also, as you can see, if I can get it to focus, there we go, branded with the Fromanteel name. You'll have to go over to the written review to see what it looks like on the wrist. The strap is a little bit short for my 7 3/4 inch wrist, so I think I'm on like the next to the last hole. So over a 7 3/4 inch wrist, you may need to look for an optional strap. And going back to what I mentioned earlier, they use to keep from getting marks on the lugs of the case, they use quick release pins in their straps. So it's really easy to pop the strap off. Well, there you have it. This is the Globetrotter Chrono Cream Marine Blue model from Fromanteel Watches. Again, I want to encourage each of you to click on the link at the bottom of the video presentation. Go over, check out the written review, and check out the additional photographs that I'll have in that written review. And also, if you don't mind, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us here. We'd love to have you as subscribers. I want to thank Fromanteel Watches for providing this model for review, and again, thanks to everyone for watching.